Hello, everybody. Sam here, founder and owner of Samantha Wellness. I am a certified integrative nutrition health coach. I help women to want to fight fatigue, who feel tired all the time, shed extra weight, all without feeling deprived. And the whole goal is to feel vibrant. I have been on my own health journey. I have been up and down 20 pounds since I was in high school. I have now been out of university for scary almost 10 years. And I feel my best ever. And I took to studying nutrition because I was experiencing burnout in my career. And I just wanted to feel better, just better. I didn't feel like I had control over my health or my schedule. So for me, my journey started with wanting to take control, and I have learned so much. And really, there's easy, simple tips that make small changes make a big difference to how you feel. And I want to share those with you. So if you want to reach out to me, it's easy to contact me from my website, www.samanthawellness.com. So today I am talking about fighting fatigue. Let's get started. Okay. So, fighting fatigue, it's all about eating for energy. And that was my biggest challenge. I was in the outdoor education industry and just experiencing burnout and not knowing how to feed myself. So, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze, maybe not. Okay, you are what you eat. What would you do or your life be like if you had an abundance of energy, if you just felt unlimited energy? Just think for a second what your life would be like. My house would always be clean. I would have food in my freezer that's easy and quick to pull out all the time. I do tend to make stockpiles and then pull from it and eat it, and then until there's none left, and I really need a good cooking day or a couple days. I try to treat Sundays as making enough food to eat for that dinner and to freeze one or two other dinners from it. So, what would your life be like if you had an abundance of energy? And you are what you eat. I'm sure you've heard that a million times, but our food becomes our cells, our blood, and ultimately our thoughts and our feelings. And what you put into your body is going to have a huge difference to how your body responds. So food is going to increase or decrease our energy. All these things, soft drinks, alcohol, caffeine, too much meat, especially processed foods and chemicals. Milk is a touchy subject. We can talk about that if you want to go into more detail. It agrees with some people, not with most. And sugar and trans fats, these things are going to decrease your energy. Your body doesn't know what to do with it. So when it's confused and it gets inflamed and starts swelling, it's harder on your body to digest these things. So more than 90% of all chronic disease is caused by food choice, toxic food ingredients, nutritional deficiency, and lack of exercise. But we're really focusing on the food today. It's interesting that we're in this country where food is so available, but we have tons of food, but there's lots of people that are starving because they're not getting the nutrients that they need. They're still nutrient deficient. Okay, so some things that you can do to fight fatigue. Eat breakfast. Okay. Anything is better than nothing. Let's put it that way. It should be something with protein in it. And if you're really stumped, a smoothie, once you get used to it, takes 5 minutes to make. Oh, excuse me. A smoothie to go is better than nothing. So protein is the key, but like I said, anything is better than nothing, whether it's a bowl of cereal or a granola bar. Preferably within the first hour that you wake up. So if you don't eat breakfast, your body goes into feast or famine mode. When you don't eat, your body goes into this famine mode. It's in this survival mode. When you do eat after that, it's going to hold on to the calories. That is turning them into energy. It wants to store them because it doesn't know when it's going to eat next. Sort of your internal body, the rhythm, the circadian rhythm of your body will hold on to the calories instead of burn them, which is not what you want, especially if you are trying to shed some extra pounds. You think that by not eating, then you're not giving your body more to store, but the little that you do eat, it's going to store it as fat because it's afraid of not getting food in the future. So eating is going to help you lose weight. High protein snacks. It is okay to snack through the day. Your body needs protein. So protein is going to give you the energy, and you should be aiming for about 100 grams per day. For everyone, it's going to be different, but 100 grams a day is pretty average. Nuts are the best snacks. These roasted nuts here on the screen. You can find that recipe on my blog. You can find that at my website, samanthawellness.com. And that recipe is going to be under detox recipes. I do a sugar detox in the spring, so no sugar. And then you want to balance it with other macronutrients, being fat and carbohydrates, all things that sound bad, but that your body actually really needs. So the protein and the fat are in the nuts, and that's what makes them so great. Natural fat is really good for you, and your body needs it. It's really good for your brain, especially. Eat your greens. Maybe that one seems too obvious, but greens are full of vitamins and nutrients. Really great for your circulation. Just making you feel all around really good. So 3 to 5 servings a day. Really, you can't get too many greens, but aim for at least 3. And a serving is about the size of your palm. So before you even think about the stuff you should remove from your diet, I like to talk about this thing called crowding out. So we are crowding out the bad by adding lots of good stuff, and the greens is really good stuff. So add more greens to your life. Try to get at least 3 servings a day. Just add it to your normal things that you eat. I love throwing spinach in with my eggs in the morning, or throwing kale in if you're making pasta, or rice. Toss in some broccoli while it's boiling. It's going to boil into it. Same with any kale or spinach or any leafy greens. The darker the green, the better it is for you. So aim for 3 servings a day. Grocery shopping can be a little stressful. I recommend making a list and start looking at the ingredients. So before I cleaned up my diet, I just bought what was on sale, the stuff that I normally eat. I didn't really think much about what was in the food, and that is so important. So look at the ingredients. If you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. Simple as that. Your body doesn't know what to do with it. So if you want to really eat clean, look at the ingredients. How many ingredients are there starting off with? If there's less than 5, it's probably pretty good for you, but do you know what they are? So many preservatives and chemicals in our food that our body does not know how to digest, and it's causing inflammation, and it makes you tired because your body is using up its energy to fight things inside that is out of your control unless you don't eat the chemicals. So check the ingredients. Do you know what they are? If you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. Water. Hydrate. There's honestly nothing more important than drinking water. So we need 8 cups or 2 liters every day. That maybe is easier said than done. I know when I talk about this, people are like, oh my gosh, that's so much. If I drank that much water, I would be peeing all the time. I'd just be running to the bathroom. I might as well be spending the day in the bathroom if I drank that much water. Well, here's the secret. Your body can only absorb 1 cup or 250 milliliters every hour. So you need to sip on the water. If you drink more than 1 cup at a time, then you are going to have to go pee because your body can't absorb any more than that. So if you sip on it, then you won't be peeing all the time. You'll feel hydrated and good. So if you don't have a water bottle, get one. Carry it around with you. You need to drink water all day, every day. 2 liters seems like a lot. Start with 1, work your way up. Wherever you are, start with where you're at. Now, something to mention here, coffee and anything sugary, juice, pop, it doesn't count. Caffeine and sugar are actually diuretics, so they will make you have to go pee, and then you're absorbing less of the water that's in it. But herbal tea does count. So cheers to herbal tea. Something that's caffeine free. So drink your water and your herbal tea. Aim for 2 liters a day. How much sugar are you eating? This is going to really affect the way you feel. Sugar will make you tired, which maybe that seems like the opposite of what you think it does. It will sort of give you this energy boost really quickly right away when you eat it, but then you end up crashing and you'll need more to get back up. So it's sort of like a spike and crash cycle, which I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So, how much sugar are you eating? Check the label of your products and divide the number of grams of sugar per serving by 4. That's how many teaspoons of sugar are in a serving. And make sure you check the serving size and consider, is that how much you actually eat? Like on a box of cereal, we'll say per half a cup of serving, but you probably eat 1 or maybe 2 cups. So times that by 2 or 4, however much you normally would eat, and divide it by 4. And think about, would you ever sit down and eat that many teaspoons of sugar? Probably not. This is something that has really turned me off from a lot of food products. And sure, it makes your grocery shopping trip a bit longer because you're now actually looking at the labels and what you're eating and doing a little math. It's going to make a big difference. Interesting, like food companies, they don't have our best health in mind with their products. They want us to buy more. And sugar is addicting. It is not your fault that you eat so much sugar and that you crave sugar all the time. I know how it feels. I struggle with sugar as well. So I have sugar-free challenges throughout the year just to remember, to consider this and think about the sugar content of things and reduce the amount of sugar that I eat. I would love to go completely sugar-free one day. I'm not there yet. But it's definitely something I think about a lot. So how much sugar? take a look. You will be surprised if you haven't actually thought about it before, because it's the food industry that has all the hidden sugar and everything, the sauces and the salad dressings and things that you think are healthy, like the oat crisp cereal. It's loaded with sugar. Take a look. Move your body. So it is important to not stop moving and to do something that's fun. Pump the tunes and dance around your kitchen is always really fun. Do something you enjoy. Don't, force yourself to go to the gym and do something you hate. Make it fun. Play with your kids. Play with your dog. Go for a walk. Go for a hike. That's my favorite. Get out into nature and really breathe some fresh air and ponder life. But move your body, make it fun. Take care of yourself. This is huge for your energy levels. Like I said, for me, it's getting out into nature. That picture there with that lady sipping her coffee on the rock is from my women's wilderness canoe and yoga retreat. That really recharges me. There's something to be said for getting out and staying quiet and being calm in nature. It just recharges me like nothing else does. Having a bath with some wine, maybe. So take care of yourself, because you can't take care of others if you're not taking care of yourself first. What recharges your batteries? And do it. Maybe it's lying in bed with a book. That's great. Do something for yourself that's going to, be restful for you. Health is a relationship between you and your body. Yes, you have control there. There's a lot of factors that might feel like are out of your control, like the sugar addiction, because there's a lot of distractions that take you away from your health. But treat yourself well. If you eat well, you're going to feel well. My Women's Wilderness Canoe and Yoga Retreat, the 2018 dates have been set. So it's for women that are 30 to 70 years old. It's a 3-day wilderness canoe trip, and I bring a yoga instructor along, and we do yoga out in the woods, and it just fills me up. Like I said, like nothing else does. You get to reconnect with yourself and with nature. So I'll be doing that again, July 20th to 22nd and August 24th to 26th. If you want more information, you can, registration is open on my website, samanthawellness.com. Life expectancy would grow by leaps and bounds if green vegetables smelled as good as bacon. How true is that? Bacon is not the best for you, but I like to say everything in moderation. I try to follow an 80-20 rule, 80% of clean, whole food and 20% of whatever I want in moderation, including bacon. How true is this? I feel like this really resonates with me. The food you eat can either be the safest and most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison, because you are what you eat. So if you eat well, you'll feel well. If you eat crap, you will feel like crap, and it's not going to do good things to your body. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes is the highest it's ever been. And our food chain has changed a lot in the last 50 years without it being noticed. So take control by looking at the food that you're eating and where does it come from, what is in it. So I've given you some tips that Maybe you're doing, maybe you're not, maybe you need to do more of. So I'd love if you can create a goal, maybe share it. Accountability is going to help you achieve your goals. I'd love for you to let me know on Facebook or send me a note by email. Create a goal that you can achieve in the next 2 weeks. Making change to your habits is not about willpower. Sure, willpower will help, but it's having a vision that you want to achieve and feeling supported in it. So share your goal with your loved ones, your family, especially the people that live in your house. And maybe they'll get on board too. It's always more fun to do it together as a group. So maybe you're going to drink more water. Maybe you're going to eat more vegetables. Maybe you're going to move your body more, but something that is achievable, because you are what you eat. So don't be fast, cheap, easy, or fake. The biggest takeaways I want you to get from this webinar: eat your greens 3 times a day. So before you're thinking about what you need to eliminate from your diet, and diet is kind of a nasty word, just the way that you eat, add greens before you take anything away. And hydrate. Drink your water. Fill that water bottle up, carry it around with you, and sip on it all day, because you're only going to absorb 1 cup or 250 milliliters every hour. So it says 8 cups a day, and there's 8 hours in the workday. Coincidence? I think not. Sip on your water. So if you feel like these tips are helpful and achievable, because that is what I want for you. I want change that is sustainable and you're able to achieve. So I have created my signature wellness and weight loss program. It's a 6-week program and it opens in 3 weeks. So I would love for you to check that out. And I will really be there to support you and coach you and give you all the tools you need to achieve your goals of feeling more energy and losing weight. I also have some private coaching available through January. So if you are interested in getting some extra support from a health coach really will make your goals easier to achieve by not just being accountable to yourself. It's easy to make excuses for yourself, but to someone and someone to guide you along the way, your success rate will be much higher. So I have 4 spots open in January for private coaching. If you're interested in that, I would love to chat with you. I have complimentary health discovery sessions over the phone or online like this, and I'd love to see where you're at and where you want to be, and if I am able to help you get there. So that is everything I have for you today. I hope you found these tips really helpful. I would love to connect with you and help you. I wish you the very best of taking control of your health and feeling vibrant. That's it. You know how to find me, SamanthaWellness.com.